Cool. So we'll figure it out. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the spa all day.
You said the spa?
I'm sorry.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Where are you going?
Birthday.
La Cantera?
Yeah, La Cantera one. Yeah,
I've done that a few times.
Have you? I did it one day and it was great.
What I love using the because you can use the gym. If you get
use the gym.
Because if you get the spa package, you have access to everything. So
Really?
you got the hot and wet rooms, and then you get access to the gym, the pools, everything. The only thing I would say is that, man, my girl at Massage Heights or Envy, I can't remember which one, bro.
What?
Way better than the $200. It was like $200, I think, at La Cantera.
I got a girl that's like my membership at Hand and Stone. Like $70 a month.
Yeah,
Money.
Can't beat it.
exactly.
How many sessions can you get?
70, just one.
One,
for
yeah.
70.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty cheap though.
Yeah, you get like it's a membership.
Yeah, membership,
yeah. So like I think the regular is probably like $100, but you get like $15 or $20 off.
Nice with it.
I mean, you said when you went to Catera to the spa and you get access to the gym, do you even when
We didn't go to the gym. Hey,
bro, you were all excited about
my wife, she's gone with the girls a few times and they've gone and used the gym, but man, I just sit in the sauna.
I was like,
I'll sit in the sauna and I'll waste them calories a different way. Just sit there for 20 minutes and get it out.
And get in the hot.
And it's like this
hot
when he
pool.
went. He took me. He was like, "Dude, you need to go to this new gym." And this
Oh,
and that. He
yeah.
gave a good tour. So it's downtown. It's like in a warehouse, dude.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
gym, bro.
It's a badass gym.
It's a nice
like,
gym.
the owner of the gym does his own like workout equipment, like welds and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, let's go see it. I was like, okay. So when I went to do the tour, he already had done. He registered, and I was like, hey, so how many times have you gone to the gym? I was like, dude,
I've only had it for 4 days, bro. Like, I gotta get it incorporated into my routine, man.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna go register to the gym that same day, I'm gonna be working out. I was like,
Yeah, that's true. That's
I
true.
was like, well, might as well just put in the savings.
But they have
account and
cold
get back
plunge.
together.
They
I
have
was like-
everything.
Yeah, the cold plunge, but I hear that's super good. I did the cold plunges like a few times, whatever, in the winter.
Bro,
yeah.
it wakes you up.
Dude,
Yeah.
Wakes you up 40 degrees.
And they say
It's nice, dude.
they say it helps you lose weight just as much as the sauna because your body will work to overheat itself.
It's like a fight or flight mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's just great to like open up your, what is it?
Capillaries?
Endorphins,
Endorphins, yeah.
or that too. That sounds like
That sounded good, though, right?
yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. All right. We're back with another pod, right? We're going?
Yep.
They're
All
going.
right. We brought in a guest that's already been here and brought in a second here. We got the boys from NG Molinero.
Yeah.
Marcus Miller is joining us today. On this pod. We brought back in Noel because he has done some work with this team. So everybody that's listening, use code TACOS and you get 50% off your landscaping. Starting with mine. Starting with mine.
Hollywood landscaping, so it's like triple the price. So I can give you that 50%.
Tell them the Talking with Taco guys sent y'all code TACOS.
Yeah, he's getting his back. I mean, we're doing your backyard. It looks decent.
It looks really good, man. Thank you.
This is the first time I ever sat down and actually see my workers work. I just drop a logo.
Yeah, you started the process probably about what, like maybe 2 weeks after that podcast, maybe, or 3 weeks,
No,
or
probably a little bit, like 3 weeks after.
yeah, and then we got started, and man, no, it's been great, dude. So really appreciate it.
The delays were
On my end, yeah, I'm
it's not his.
in and out, and just trying to figure things out. And then I had another project we had to do at my rent house. And I wasn't even expecting for that to be a project, more money your way, man.
Yeah.
Hoping to get.
And I hate the traffic here.
We worked through it. We worked through the traffic. We worked through the traffic.
Yeah. But I mean, this area is exploding so much from this point where Callison Ranch is all the way till you get to, I don't know, what's that road that you take to go to Medina? Or it hit that light at the very end of Calabria.
Some FM something.
Yeah, so all the way to out there, I know there's like dirt pits and stuff like that out there, but right before you get to there, it's houses all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tore out everything.
Well, dude, this
Oh, for
school,
sure.
man. The school here, man, it's humongous.
They're supposed to be building more too.
Yeah.
More?
That's,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
This area is so populated. It's almost like I think they're building an HEB or something around here.
they have land right there where 211 is. They own land right there. I can't wait until they put HEB there.
I mean, from 1604 Culebra and over here, you have 3 HEBs.
right?
Yeah.
You have the
Yeah.
Culebra, then you have the one right here in Animal Ranch Parkway.
Patrinko.
Then Well, the Petranco ones.
on 211, but you could still hit that. Like if you don't want to go down
that's
Culebra,
straight down.
you might be able to hit 211 to Petranco quicker than you can get.
But the Alamo Ranch Parkway.
No, I know that's the one we go to,
Okay.
but yeah,
I like that one.
yeah.
I feel like every time you guys have a guest, 'cause I looked at some of you guys' content. Every time you get a guest on here, they talk about the traffic.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, y'all need to make a podcast about the traffic. Bro, y'all know all the angles and everything.
Now they set up in the car, like, all right, listen, we're going to have the car
Today, the kids are out. This
Well, everybody's always fighting it to get here. So anyway, one of the joys of living here, I guess.
It's crazy. Man.
Um,
I love where I live.
yeah,
It's a 100-year-old neighborhood. What is being developed? Nothing.
yeah, yeah.
Old houses.
Yeah. So glad that you guys are on. Obviously, both me and Anthony are mortgage guys. Noel, you have the background.
Yep.
Marcus, we were talking. License, has been doing financing for some time, but not necessarily just mortgages.
Correct.
Also do some creative financing type things. So really today I wanted to get into a lot of that stuff. There's things that we can't get to clients with and people that might have like additional projects that they want to do, other types of financing needs that they might have. So I want to get into that. But before, because we didn't get a chance when we were chopping it up here, how did you?
because he kept on interrupting you.
Right. Yeah. How did you meet this guy? How did you meet this guy?
So one day I was at the bottom, right? And
like two stories.
somebody's gonna Google Bonham. No, so my wife and him used to work together at Wells Fargo.
Oh, okay.
And she would talk highly of him. And then he was working as a manager, but also doing the side projects. Like, hey, have you seen Noel? We got to link up with them and this, that. And so we put him on site on one of our projects, and he knocked the ball out the park. So it was like, well, we got to work with him again.
going.
Love his
Okay.
vibe, love his energy. And so it's like, well, let's build on this. Let's figure something out. Send him referrals. He hit a home run on the referrals. So I was like, okay, well, he knows what he's doing. He's figuring it out. He's not the best at, right? But now he is. He's getting really good. But he's figured it out, right? Figured it out. And so that's something you can work with. You can work with somebody that has chutzpah, right? They have the drive, right?
Yeah.
You can really build on that. So I said, well, let's figure it out. So we created NG Molinero, and we're working through it, and we have leads, and we're getting volume, and we're gonna have more workers and stuff. So that's kind of quick story, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So if you had to like put together like your, like what does your clientele look like? What is it that you guys are fulfilling for them in terms of financing or construction or whatever it may be? What is your?
Shoot.
And I know that might be difficult because you probably have a
because
wide
we're mortgage
array.
guys, and we know like think of all these different angles, right? You're a mortgage guy, you're like, man, this and that. But if you want to talk like what you were thinking, long term and short term, you would talk about that.
Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna try to touch everything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like one of the conversations I was having with a customer recently, right? He was like, "Well, if I don't have a big project, a lot of people don't want to take it because you have a small project." No, we want to take everything we can, right? We want to be able to have a team for small projects, have a team for big projects, but also we want to develop new investors, right? Everybody wants to get into that. Oh, you watch HGTV, those flip and flop or whatever, and they want to have the idea of doing that, but they don't have the knowledge or how to even start. We're gonna set up a kind of like 3 different type of options where you're gonna be able to say, okay, hey, I have the cash and everything, the good credit, but I want a hard money loan so I can not use my capital, but I have it reserved. I want to get my hands dirty and stuff like that. We're gonna guide you through that process to learn how to flip houses. But as well, if you want me to hold your hand the whole way, it's gonna be one like that, or there's gonna be another option where you don't have the funds, but you have the credit. You want us to be able to give all the liability is gonna be mostly on us, but we're gonna help you and guide you so you can build that capital.
Yeah.
Right. That's gonna be another option.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be several things that we want to do to get more people motivated and start flipping. Like I was talking to you right about it. If you want to start flipping houses and you don't know what to do, I mean, my goal is to teach you how to find and get and remodel your house with the less money you possibly can.
Yeah.
And do a nice flip where you're going to be able to flip it, but also we're going to teach, if I flip it, if I invest $50,000, am I going to get my money back? What's the AVRs around the area? What am I going to be able to sell it? How can I find a house?
Yeah.
And then we walk in there. Okay, we want to see. Oh, you need foundation here, so we know that the bill started to climb up.
Yeah, we can talk to all that
We want to
stuff.
make sure that get you going and maybe it's going to be a long-term business for you right, on the side. Do 2 flips a year, you're going to make some extra cash, and at the same time,
Get some write-offs as well.
exactly.
Yeah, I
And
could
then
use those.
also
Yeah,
use
absolutely.
us, use hopefully with the goal that every single flip that you got, you're going to come to me to do that.
Right, right.
And that's going to provide our business more capital, but at the same time, all new investors trying to get their
Yeah.
trying to get their hands dirty.
Yeah, the biggest thing I was seeing is that because I was in the creative finance space, like there's so much like people are looking for a return on their money, right? You got to outperform inflation, right? And then taxes and all this that, and the other. So I put together a master class, and people were coming up to me and said, "Well, Marcus, I want to use my money and I want to use it this way, or I want a return, but I want to back it by real estate, or I want to flip this house, but I don't have cash." And I wanted, so I was okay. We put it all together, and I started. And that's why I told you I was experiencing burnout because I was literally engineering somebody's investor plan by myself,
Right.
literally, and doing it for them, by myself before I started partnering with Noel. So we're going through it, and I was like, bro, this is not scalable, right? There's no way I can get to this. And just by the grace of God, I had this one project where he knocked, like we said, we knocked it out the park. It's like, there's something to this, right? It's scalable. I can be stepped back. I'll still make some profit. I won't make all the profit, but I cover more ground. I have less stress, and you eventually you make more money because you're able to cover more ground, right? Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's where the marriage, it works well, just because his skill set as well as mine, his mortgage background as well as mine, we can get creative on essentially any residential renovation project, any residential like desire for a return for a private investor or an institutional investor. Like, bro, there's really nobody else. I haven't seen this model in the current marketplace. So you have some guys that do here and there, but like an actual model, a turnkey model for active and aspiring real estate entrepreneurs, it doesn't necessarily exist.
Yeah. No, and I like it because, as you said, what you were dealing with, just the bandwidth that you have available for an investor, which I'm nowhere. I might be able to like
we'll get you there.
Tap.
We'll
yeah,
get you
exactly. But like I say, like I'm not there because from a time perspective, it's like I don't even want to bring on that kind of project, even knowing that I could make whatever amount it is, a ton of money. But like I mentioned, like if I can make some money, clear up my time, partner with you guys. And that's what it sounds like. You guys have a partnership, and then you are just partnering with other people.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Right. That's all it is.
Yeah. It's just bringing more people into the bowl. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then like one of the, like I from the last podcast that we did, when I said the first person that gave me the first flip that I worked in, it was his flip.
Okay.
And I remember that I walked in there, and then the house was like studs. And I even told him, I was like, well, we're going to replace all this wood. No. We're trying to keep everything on that.
Oh, yeah. I'm cheap.
I'm cheap. All this.
Good. Yeah. Me too. He knows that. I'm cheap.
And then he was like, no, we keep it. And later on, I was like, what did I tell you? I'm going to have to replace all this now. And so, I mean, everything I said, and it was my first flip that I was working on.
He figured it out, man.
I just walking in, I restructured the whole thing like that instant. Like I already knew walking in, and that's who you need, right? Like, I love going into houses because when I was buying my own house, I would walk in. I didn't want a brand new house, even though I could afford it. I wanted a house that I can do my own, right? Build my own house. So I would walk in, and my head just starts moving walls. And, like,
really?
Right away.
So I'm saying, yes.
Really?
That's it. Oh, he does it to you too. Hey, just wait.
Yeah. So I started moving everything. Moving walls, doing additions, and and I do it. Like my house, I bought it, and it was remodeled. It was a flip house, and I restructured the whole house.
Yeah.
I remember when you were going through this.
So I mean, and then my house, exactly how I want. And you have to also know the demographic, right?
Yeah,
if you're gonna go flip a house in the east side of downtown, majority of the people that live there and buying those houses that are like 600,000, 500, they don't have kids. They're usually like, they have dog or gay couples. They have the money, and they want to be downtown.
Right.
And the house
ride scooters.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, where's the scooter? Well, but you have to know your area. Because you're not going to put them. You're spending $500,000 on a house in the Runchi neighborhood, but it's a nice house.
Nice house.
But you're not going to put it in the public schools. There, you're probably going to go to private schools. Right.
So yeah, we cater our investment style to. Well, the goal is to cater the scalable investment style to the demographic to maximize the return on the actual structure. Right. We always going to go with the highest and best use of what's best for that neighborhood. We're not just make sense investing. Make sense projects. Right. Make sense. For ourselves, but also for investors that are going to be.
Do you also have your real estate license or solely
real estate, like a real estate agent?
No. Okay.
No.
So how long have you been doing this before you met Noel?
So I started in 2017. I started doing wholesale and then doing fix and flip and then doing private lending and then partnering with other people that are flipping houses and lending them money. So in 2017, that's when I started kind of doing it. And then I went back to the, I guess, what do you call it? It's not the dark side. The dark side is this side. I went back to the good side, which is where you guys are at, right? The good side, which is, you get the low hanging fruit, owner occupied, traditional type mortgages, new construction type stuff in 2021. So I kind of missed that wave in 2020, but, but I mean, that's I've just kind of figured my way through it. And man, I wish I would have taken on a partner sooner. Yeah. I made so many mistakes and lost so much money. Yeah. Right. And so with him being partnered with me and us partnering together, like he's not going to make a lot of the same mistakes that I made. I'm not going to let him. Right. He's going to make some mistakes. I got to let him make mistakes. Right.
Sure.
But
a lot.
Yeah. A lot. Right. But he's not going to make all the same mistakes that I made. Right?
So for somebody that's starting their own thing or doing things right, because you had to learn some of that stuff, right? Those mistakes, because like I always worry about that, like mistakes, if I were to start whatever it is I wanted to start, how much did that affect you with your clients or with any other referral partners? For somebody that has that in their head, like, I don't want to do this because I might mess up or whatever. Yeah. Like, how much did that really affect you? That would you say in terms of your business?
It definitely helped my business. It didn't help my bank account, but it helped my business and my wisdom. Right. And so now I can speak to any potential pitfalls that investors going to experience. And I can forecast as much as possible. Right. I mean, you mitigate, right? You can't, nobody has a crystal ball. You mitigate. But yeah, I just inherited all those mistakes are just wisdom. And now the bank account is catching up to the wisdom. Right. But it's taken a long time. So, I mean, I leverage that experience. And even with my general contracting stuff, I leverage that experience to help any investor feel comfortable with real estate. I think real estate is like one of the last great return opportunities in America.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So if you were thinking back 10 years ago, and this is for both of you, did you see yourself in this whole setting? Like,
Sheesh. 10 years ago? What do you think? 10 years ago? What were you doing 10 years ago? Did y'all ask him this question the first podcast? No. Why are you asking?
I mean, I'm curious because I never thought, like, I worked for Wells Fargo for 10 years. And so different departments and stuff like that. I never even thought I would do that because I have a criminal justice background.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so jumping into banking. Never thought I'd be a loan officer.
Yeah.
And just kind of just happened. And I'm just like, I wish I would have knew this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then it would have been real smooth transition up until the point where, 2020.
Yeah.
And then knew what to do to handle that, all that volume. And then be able to stack up and stuff like that. Like I made a lot of mistakes during those times. But I mean, coming from your perspective, like you're where you're at now, like if you look back, did you think this is kind of where you wanted to lean to?
Sheesh.
I think I would, man. Well, I was an architect major, so
fancy. Mexico City architect major.
yeah, Mister. I want to keep all that running with. No,
2.3.
I always wanted
GPA.
I always wanted. I mean, God,
you always loved real estate.
I loved it. I mean, I moved Ross. HGTV was always on at my house. Right?
Yeah,
and I always wanted have that urge that I wanted to do it. And like I mentioned last time in the last podcast, it is business fell on my lap. It was. I reached out to him for a hard money loan, and his wife was my friend Lola. He was like, "Hey, we're remodeling a house. Come and look at it." And Larry just jumped into something that, I mean, I was doing fences. That's the only thing I was doing. Right. And then I started with houses and that house, I mean, What was it in the market for less than a month? And it sold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
This
but I
in a down market where the rates are.
added, yeah, and I added. I like to add little details, and they were like, "Oh, we want a white canvas." No. Nobody paints anymore. Nobody does their own stuff. They're making nice and people want to
Turnkey.
and they don't want to be painting. They don't want to be doing that.
After the fact.
Let's add an accent wall. Let's add the nice little deck, and add, and it's so fast.
Yeah, I think I leverage that passion that he has because I thought I wanted to do that 10 years ago. I was like, oh yeah, I want to fix and flip houses. I want to do real estate. And then I got into it, started really putting nail to hammer. And it's like, yeah, it's not my vibe. Like, not my vibe. So I'm just a money guy. I'm just a money, stand in the back, money guy, operations guy, right?
Yeah.
That's my thing. So when people tell me, yeah, I want to fix and flip, I try to talk them off that. Whenever I mentor them, I try to talk them off. I said, well, how much money you have? Right, we talk, and then we engineer what their investor DNA is based upon their short-term and long-term goals. And so that, I thought I wanted to fix and flip. I thought that was a way to go. But yeah, 10 years ago would be 2014. I was still at USAA. So I thought I was going to work my way up there, but ain't going the banker route.
Be the top dog there. See, I was like, kind of dream or goals too. So
I think that's like the way we grew up. We thought that was the only path to success.
Corporate America.
Yeah, we thought that was the only. Yeah, so I think the market's kind of changing. More and more people are wanting to become entrepreneurs and having to become entrepreneurs, right? So I think we're positioned in well to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, like he's the financial brains, right? Like I thought, you just take care of the rest. I can go in there and I can create. Like for me, everything's about layout, about easy access. You're having young couple, right? If I knew there's young couple with no kids, they're gonna have a lot of parties.
Yeah,
hang out in the backyard. I want to the access from the front to the back. Get that process and the flow. It's everything's about flow. It's about the design, lighting, stuff, and that's my job.
Right.
Yeah,
I can go in there and I can boom, 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 and here we go.
Boom, boom, boom. Exactly like that. When we're walking projects, he says that exactly. Oh, mira, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We there's some other stuff I want to get into.
Absolutely, man.
Piggyback off that, but I think it's time.
Let's take a bite. Yeah,
bite of taco.
Take a bite.
Where did y'all get these tacos from today?
Oh, you know my favorite spot. Tommy's Tacos.
Tommy's, good old Tommy's. They're a staple in the community.
I can't go.
They've grown with the community. Today, I went at 2:00. I think I went, at 2:00, and there was like 100 people in there.
Damn, that packed?
Yeah, it was a nice little crowd.
The one of Nogalitos is always they always packed, dude.
Tommy's is always packed.
Like during lunch hour, like in the one in front of Golden Walk, and I walk in, I was like, I should have got Tommy's instead of Golden Walk. I wanted Chinese.
Are all the tacos the same or
no?
So I did something different because I felt bad because he's like, "Don't go to Tommy's, go to this other place." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go to Tommy's." And so when I was making the order, they gave you the option to toast the tortilla.
I didn't even know.
Okay,
so
that's cool.
That's something different.
Yeah.
It's something to experience. So
Yeah.
okay.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Being from New Orleans, how long have you been here in San Antonio? You said for some time, right?
since 1990, grew up on the west. Yeah.
Oh, so you grew up here?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
Okay, we're the same
38?
age.
No, wait. Time out.
86 or 85?
I'm 39.
Oh, 85?
39.
You sound like my dad. My dad, he celebrated his 50th birthday, and we were like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You know, you're 50." And my aunt was like, "Hold on, you can't be 50 because I'm about to turn 50. We're 2 years apart."
Yeah.
He was like, "How you gonna tell me how?" You gotta win it. So she was like, "What year was you? What year were you born?" And we started doing math, and he was like, "I'm 51." And it was a 50th birthday party.
No way.
At the birthday party, everybody's like, "You're what?" And he's like, I'm 51.
And he want to add that extra.
Oh my God! They were late on the 50th celebration.
You got sauce on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you put the sauce
So
on?
how
You can
it
put the
typically
sauce
works
on.
is, I know this is your first time on. Noel didn't
My
say
bad.
anything, but
I'm hungry. Don't
He's
do it.
hungry.
we just put a little bit of sauce on each bite. Try to load it up a little bit.
Is this your salsa? Use your personal salsa?
This is no
the one I
else?
brought.
Yeah, Noel bought this one.
This could be a good plug for somebody that has a salsa company.
Right?
Yeah, we
Anybody want to sponsor?
Exactly. That's
we had somebody.
You didn't some of that sauce?
We brought their sauce on. And so I was trying to do it again, but I wasn't able to get in contact with
You have to
it.
put some of that salsa.
Salsa babe.
Yeah, yeah. All right, you already took a bite, but you can take another bite. We'll start it off on you guys.
Real
Alright.
small bites.
All right, small bites.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. It's taco and tacos in 3 bites. So we'll take 3 separate bites and try different sauces.
Oh, dope. I like that.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh,
Yeah,
spicy.
boy. Bit that taco.
Man, that's spicy.
It's not that bad.
What?
That's good.
Nah?
That's good.
I got that salsa in HEB.
Oh, I ain't really had anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be like a kind of a play on the hot ones? I like how they do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we were trying to do.
That's
but
exactly
that.
where I kind of
I like that.
It's hard to
started with it. Mm-hmm.
spicy. Like, we've only had probably had 25, 30 different sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3, maybe 4 that were real hot.
Mhm.
And they all say spicy, extra hot.
You make your own?
But they're not.
I can make salsa.
Run
too.
it.
Yeah.
Keep everything
make
in
some
house.
Bob
Keep it all in
salsa.
house. Mm-hmm.
I just
Ooh, like a
Run
nice,
it.
like pineapple pico de gallo.
ooh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. With some pork and like some pork with onions and.
This one thing that we
Oh,
usually
that's such a
do.
fat kid.
One thing we usually do is it's 2:35 a.m. You just left your favorite bar
Okay.
and you're on the way home and you're like, man, I'm gonna stop and grab something, grab a taco. What's your go-to taco?
Man.
It's
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box.
You like Jack in the Box.
Taco Bell.
Well, first things
Why is gonna keep going?
so first things first, right? We know that San Antonio is a family town, so they close at 1. So nothing's open.
No, there's things open.
Legally. Okay.
It's legal too.
No, I mean, shoot. I'd have to say taquitos from Whataburger, man. That's the only thing that's open.
Jack in
Taquitos.
the Box tacos.
No, taquitos, bro.
Tacos with
Have you had them?
For sure.
Yeah.
That sausage and egg. I'll
You
take
said
a sausage.
2:30 bar.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay,
I like it. I like it.
what
Again, he has kids.
I thought that's what you were going to say. First of all, I'm not going to be up at 2:30 in the morning.
Consider I'm 39, right? But yeah, that's what kind of I think taquitos. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with
No,
Fake eggs. You can't go wrong with fake eggs. Just
I mean,
Liquid eggs.
liquid eggs.
At 2:30, all you need is something just to hold you over to the morning. So, all right, yeah.
I'll go get a breakfast on a bun though if I went to Whataburger.
yeah.
Get a Bob.
If you
Yeah.
go 2:30 in the morning to Whataburger, you gain a burger.
No, bro.
No,
See,
no.
Right?
I might. It
You
depends.
get jalapenos and cheese and bacon, double meat.
Hey, I have been getting jalapenos lately, and I've been telling them to grill my onions and toast my bun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been
That's the best
good.
thing ever, dude.
Ever since they came out with the double junior or the junior, you can double the junior cheeseburger now at Whataburger.
Gosh, bro.
So
I'm
like,
a big fat boy.
it's like the number 8.
We're all just a bunch of fat people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut back. I'm like, I got some goals, but I'm like,
Gold.
2:30. I'm like,
Nah, it's all like,
I just don't. I won't go out.
Whataburger. They only got 2 cars there.
dude, that double junior is where it's at though, because like I usually I want the double Whataburger, the big one. But if you get the double junior or the junior double, I don't know which, whatever. It's kind of like it messes with your head a little bit because you're still getting the extra patty.
Yeah.
So you feel like, you know what I mean? Like you feel like it's the big
Your
one,
hands are real big.
but yeah.
Nah, you're just trying to feel like a giant. I had a burger that night. You're short, dude.
No,
You're trying to get that burger so you can feel big. Look at the big ass patty.
nah, but I still want to size the fries though.
These burgers, can I have the water size Coke and the fries?
If you're gonna save money, I'll just give you the other one for the same price.
I try to eat light, but give me extra fries. You know, like doing it.
What got me?
If I'm drunk and it's 2:30 in the morning, man, I'm gonna have the full meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But it's
that's funny.
on the side too.
Nah, but those their hash browns with their picante sauce is good.
That's good. Yeah.
It's
See?
really
All right.
good.
See, all right,
Their
all
own
right.
little version of like Texas,
Yeah.
breakfast.
Have y'all had the wings yet from there? I haven't had them. To me, that's weird.
Whataburger wings.
Whataburger has wings now.
Oh, I
It-
did
that-
see that. I did.
The
see
Jack in the Box
You've had them?
wings.
They're good.
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
Oh, gee.
It was good.
Don't
Really?
It's almost
The Jack in the
weekend.
Box dude has wings and they were good.
Bro, I haven't had a curly fries in a long time.
I used
Those are my
my
favorite,
go-to.
man.
You said curly fries.
You know what's so okay? I went to Dairy Queen and I got the triple meat, the Bill Buster.
Belt buster.
I went across the street to Jack in the Box to get the fries.
Oh, you did. Oh, I did. Yeah.
These burgers cold.
No, you take your lunchbox
and a slut-
and then I was like,
A slush from Sonic.
yeah, it was still that. It's still,
You think you just like?
He going down the street right now.
Oh, I see a Sonic is being built right here too.
Yep. That
Game
one
over,
right there.
it all. I used to
I
do that at Eagle Pass a lot.
Make a trail
Yeah.
to go to it.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's funny.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to kind of get a little bit into. I know we kind of talked about the neighborhood. All these neighborhoods just
Yeah.
going up back here.
Yeah.
And so I see Noel like increasing his social media content a lot, and he's buying ads and stuff because I see you're like popping up everywhere, and so which is the best type of networking advertising you can do now,
Yeah.
especially for free, just about. But do y'all do anything else like as far as like signs or hand out flyers, or is it just solely based on like referrals?
We're having the flyers, right? Being sent out.
Yeah, I mean, we do flyers. I mean, we want to throw a party to launch the brand. Of course, we're doing the paid ads. We do organic. We have organic traffic already, but yeah, I mean, I think the market in general is going towards a relationship base. And so the more relationships you can build like this, help someone else's brand, and you get more of an organic referral process going, and then that you're able to, really build on that. So that's kind of, I don't want to put too much on ad spend, right? I just want it to be more natural.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't see drive down Calabria and have Noel like in
billboard.
construction uniform,
Yeah,
I mean,
Or just the billboard.
Like,
Hey, no shirt with one of those yellow vests, construction vests.
the YMCA, Molinero.
I mean, because like
if it has a return on ad spend, I mean, it could work. It could work.
But like when I first started my business, we were working. We're both working at the bank. Man, everything's word of mouth. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just like wildfire. And I guess the better the customer service and the execution of the project that we have, the better it's going to be for us.
Yeah.
Right.
seeing the finished project is like, I think what like the before and afters is what really gets people hooked, because obviously, I mean, there's a million fence companies around San Antonio, and they'll come in and you're like, who did this fence? Like, it looks terrible. Or you can show them like, hey, this is what this broken down fence looked like before, and this is how we do it, like our style. And that's what attracted me to your, like, I was like, dang, I know this ain't Noel doing this, because I kept seeing your name everywhere, and they're like, no, yes, people working for them, they're growing, whatnot, and everybody has like nothing but good things to say about it.
We need to get those reviews. We need to get those reviews. Yeah.
So just think about it, man. If you're putting a product out there, whatever you do, it's your name on the board.
Yeah.
Right? Even though and we forget to order the signs for the fence where you can put who built it, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, that's your company, man. That's your name. Yeah. If I go in there and I say, build a fence, and then a little wind comes out and your fence falls down, that my name just fell. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So now you have a crappy product that you offered. Yeah. Anything you provide, anything you build it's your name. Yeah. You're the one who's designing everything. You're the one who's it's your face. Yeah. So that's the thing, is that Like we're being doing. I think I recorded a little video right here in your backyard. For like pavers.
I'm gonna get
And
5% off.
He gets me. What are you doing?
No, check it out. So Proverbs 22:1, it says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver and gold."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that from the Bible, just so you know.
I studied it over here.
Restroom wall.
Gonna burn.
Wait, we're all sinners, bro. Nobody's perfect, bro.
At the end of the day, man, I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I don't know a lot of people because I'm a dick or I'm an asshole, you know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people because I'm cool and
Easy to get along
we
with
have a
relationships.
conversation, and I know how to flex to people's conversation.
Yeah.
And you have to have something to put in.
Yeah.
Right? Now, my only downfall, right? And he told me, I don't know how to use my connections as much as I need to. I don't have to bother people. But at the end of the day, when they bother me, it's like I'm there.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah, he has a lot of relational equity.
and if it wasn't for my persona and who I am, my business wouldn't have taken off like that.
Facts. Yeah.
I mean, everything is word of mouth. I have never.
But you should bother people. I mean, that's one of the things that I don't do
Yeah.
as well, but that I've been telling myself that you need to.
Yeah.
That like, and not necessarily bother them, but I think it's good to like, I've been telling myself like, you need to tap in with your, like daily, like I think about like friends and I'm like, damn, I didn't respond to a text or I didn't like, I'd be bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, man, I really need to just talk to people again because I get so, confined with like what my day looks like with my kids, my wife, jobs, and disconnect, bro. And I'm just worried about a file all day, every day. But I think it's important to reach out to people and remind them what it is that you do. Like, I mean, they want to see you succeed. You know what I mean?
And it's so crazy. Like, dude, I have friends that, when I first started my business and I ordered my business cards, and one of my friends was like, "Hey, bring me a bunch of business cards, man. I'm going to connect you here." And a friend that's a builder, and I'm going to connect you there, and I'm going to connect you here. And I could see that. Like my friends are trying to make me grow.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
Right. And that's what then I start thinking of like, and even I have workers that work with other contractors. They were like, nobody has ever had, they know that you have steady work. Like one day after the other and projects come out and I'm not out there. Like, I mean, social media, I forget it. He always tells me, like, you put a video or something, I'll go, I forget, to record. I forget to do stuff, or I forget to post. I hardly ever post. But I need to
get
post
better.
more. Yeah.
Better.
Oh, I forget. Dude. Yeah. Like, I have a Snapchat. I never use it.
But I think the one thing that like, so in my neighborhood it's more established. So you would probably
clean up.
Yeah. I mean, because this is like these new neighborhoods, like, of course they don't need new fences. Like, they just been built. A lot of stuff is, some of the homes are cookie cutters. So they're like, yeah, I'm not going to stay here long. So they may not be looking to make a lot of advancements, but some like a neighborhood that's already established, it's
their home.
They're not going anywhere, or they're renting or whatever the case may be. And so when people have came through and did work on like trees or projects for somebody, and I've noticed they literally at the end of the day they send all their workers out with cars. And they come by and they knock on the door, and I'm just like, nah, no thank you. And he's like, oh well, you see you got that shrub in the front, and I'm like, I do. He's like, hey, we can rip that thing out, put it in the truck, and we can do whatever. And I was like, wait, how much? And so they're kind of like, oh, we can, we can negotiate because, this is wasn't even a part of our job. Like, we came over something else, but if we can pick up some other work, cool.
Yeah.
And literally this company got like 6 people on my street, just like that.
Love it.
And because they were just like, hey, come look at your neighbors. We just did their trees. We did their front little area,
word of mouth
area,
word of mouth. Yeah.
And this is what you can have. And everybody's like, oh, okay, this looks perfect.
Yeah.
And just like that. And so now I'm passing information along to my neighbors. They're like, who is that you had come out and do that work? And so it just, your work can really market itself.
Yeah.
So you don't actually need, I know social media helps, but when you're in a neighborhood, like he's working on his, I mean, if he would be open to it, it's like, oh yeah, I can show you what I did to his house. Like walk somebody back and they actually see this, people would be like, oh man, this is perfect. Now this gives me a whole vision I didn't even have, but I'd rather jump on it.
But even in these newer homes, I mean, you could like walk-in closets, laundry room. Like, there's things that we want to do in our laundry room, which I know is not like at the top of the list. The wall.
A little tiny ceiling fan you have.
Actually, I was just telling. I was just telling our friend that watches our kids that I'm gonna move that fan upstairs to the kids' room and then put that way it fits better. Right? It's not even it's like the same size
You don't
as
have
that
to justify
fan.
it, bro. You don't have to justify it. Don't listen to him, bro.
I know this dude is just.
I'm gonna pinpoint
He's hurting my ego, man.
Justify the baby fan. You gotta justify the baby fan, bro.
The coach at the door. I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just send you the bill every project.
No, but like talking about like network and referrals, I would think that lenders would be a good source of referrals for you guys. And
Yeah.
now it could get weird depending on the lender because they're like, oh, you're also providing lending. But like to me, it's like, I'll get a call and it's like, Josh, I need to pull out like 30 or 50 grand. Like, what can you, dude, I'm not going to do a cash out or like I can't do a HELOC, but like
I can do HELOCs.
Right. So like, that would be something that I could like, hey, go talk to this person.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you can get financing with them, also knock out the project with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I think that lenders would be a really, really good source for y'all.
For sure.
If y'all have like a deep rooted connection to where it's like, hey, I'm sending you my client, but don't talk to them after you're done.
We'll send you a referral bonus.
You do handle?
That's against RESPA, right?
It was through what are you trying?
Yeah, I mean, one of the funnels that I wanted to create is leveraging the brand of NG Molinero and the services that it provides to drive traffic, investor traffic. So being able to use it as a capital raise source, but being able to use it for a mentoring source as well, but also a general contracting revenue source as well. So I mean, it's kind of threefold funnel is what I was thinking. And so, and then from that, you get to have conversations about, hey, I want to renovate my house. I live in it though. Okay, well, let's do a cash out refi, right? Let's do a home equity loan, right? Oh, I have this investment property that you're working on. I don't know what to do with it. I'm glad you asked. You know what? Let's refinance you on this hard money loan, right? Or let's take equity from one of your other properties that you own free and clear and then use that to finish the renovation here, right? Yeah. And so that's what I'm using that as a funnel to generate revenue for just the different mortgage arms that we have. And that's why I need him to reactivate his license too.
Yeah.
I wait for the court. So it's busy, man. These those kind of guys are like, hey, you have a. I set you up an appointment at 1. I was like, it's like 12:30, dude. I was like, what? I was like, what? Like, okay,
I got to keep his calendar packed, man. I got to keep it packed.
Like, you know what? If it's in the morning, the same day, like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, man.
Yeah.
If it's the next day, then I can start planning my day.
Yeah.
One time I was like, I got 2 appointments. Like, dude, I was like, I'm in your property. You have to go over there, but like, Alamo Ranch area, like, it's not gonna happen. I was like, there's not enough gas in my truck. If I had like but
one of them worked out. We got the bid, right? We got the bid for 12.5, and then she approved that one.
Doing more,
and then we're gonna add on 45 on top of that. So I mean, that's a 17K job. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. That's really good.
That is, I want them over, man.
All right, you want to get to that second bite?
Second bite,
yeah. What's the other salsa you got?
The other one is the green jalapeno salsa. Again, it's the same company. That was a habanero. This is the just regular jalapeno. It's good too.
Marcus, you do a lot of salsa in Louisiana. I know they got
hot
spicy,
sauce.
Hot sauce, right?
Yeah, I do a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually.
This is nothing compared to that salsa. Well. This is bad, good salsa. This is like taquito salsa, like your tacos.
Bro, yeah.
Salsa on there.
Yeah, that's the
purpose.
Yeah.
What?
Just like hot ones, man.
I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna probably.
All right. I normally don't.
It's gonna be a little messed up for today. Now, there's been times
the first time I saw
margarita too.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Huh?
The first time I saw hot ones, and then
y'all go.
Oh, y'all going?
Yeah.
When I first saw hot ones, and then got into real estate, I was like, boom, there it is. Talking with tacos. Flip it to be San Antonio.
Oh, I know it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let me go and take mine.
That takes it to another level when you put that much salsa on there and you take a bigger bite.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
No.
I have a really big mouth, so I'm just scared to offend people.
Yeah.
I take a really big bite. I was like, what is wrong with this brother's
I
mouth?
was like, dude.
I try not to.
Yeah, what else are you offering?
Man,
On a nylon. I was like,
how's that fajito? It's good.
Yeah, he got that last time. Too.
I think I did. Yeah.
Hey, what? Get some more
I was
views.
like, I saw your tonsils, dude. I was like,
Damn, exactly, bro.
3 bites, not 1 bite.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm not even gonna tell you about the experiment that me and my wife did. I'm not even gonna tell you. You
Oh,
want
the pizza?
the pizza? Yep.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no. So his wife was like, hey, let's go out for lunch. I was like, okay. And I was like, so what do you want to eat? I was like, I don't know, man. And so we went to this restaurant. We ordered like 5 plates, dude. And I was like, why are we ordering? I was like, oh, me and Marcus do this all the time. I was
Yeah.
like, we can't be doing this shit. I was like, I'll be like 300 pounds. Yes, dude. I mean, we were eating a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we went to this, it's like I guess Salvadorian? No, Venezuelan, right? It's called right there on West Avenue. Dude, the arepas, they're amazing.
West Ave
It's called,
Guatemalan, right?
and Guatemalan. Yeah, half.
it has arepas, it has like all this.
I think arepas is Salvadorian, right?
Is that what it is?
Salvadorian or one of those. But man, I forgot what it's called, man. It's a weird name.
It was good.
But it's super good. But we had like literally our table was full of plates. I was like, oh my god.
Wait, on West Ave.
No,
it wasn't.
no, it was military.
Oh, okay.
It's like a.
North of military.
It's right there by the Sushi Hana. I think this is.
I don't go to Northwest Military that much, but there's a lot of good restaurants.
Castle Hills.
Yeah.
Castle, like before you enter Castle Hills, like right before the speed limit changes.
And they try to
To the
get
left hand side, it's like white and blue. It has blue letters. Man, it's dope, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You
It's
guys
not
are foodies?
Taco Azul or
No, it's
that.
called Nidia or Dini. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Man, I can.
Are you guys foodies? You
Yeah,
foodie?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Always looking for
Then
a place.
They tell us that, oh yeah, me and Marcus go all the time, and we get 5 plates. We want to try everything. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not happening here, man.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
just like little stuff, not like big plates.
no,
just like
yeah,
little things.
whatever. What y'all do?
What was that?
Open the pizzas,
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
dude. They had
yeah.
a spreadsheet.
We
And they
did. We
were-
did a pizza taste
they were-
test. Yeah,
Like him and his wife,
blind
like,
test.
dude,
Blind taste test. Yeah, with pizza. We
Dude.
ordered the same pizza
how
from
badass
6
is
different.
Y'all are serious about it.
I mean, we don't. I mean,
yeah, we don't play.
we only get one.
Back again.
The human experience, right? It's a human experience, right? You got to experience different things. So we just tried it. We tried it. It was cool.
Yeah,
Got a story to tell.
so we opened an office, and he wanted it like Southtown, the
Mm.
restaurants, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't even think about it, man. I can't get. I already lost the weight. I can't get. I was like, don't even think that we're gonna be walking every day. We always stop our faces, man.
There's a lot of good food down there, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of good food. I mean, we rented in the office. It's called Urban Office,
The core
and it has
space,
like a little bunch of little offices in between.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've heard of that too. I think.
No, well,
There's that one.
Okay.
but there's one right catty corner from South 101, the bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, South 101 has good wings. We haven't got there.
We gotta go.
Yeah. So we're always like, I was like something healthy. I'm like, then he was like, hey, you want to go to that pizza place right there at HEB? I was like, I want something healthy, like a sandwich or something like that. I was like, no, I can't, man. I was like, they're foodies, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's so bad.
Yeah.
So is your wife in the business as well, or is she still at Wells? Or
She's at Wells. I mean, I don't want to put her out there. Her job is really easy. She gets paid really well to do a really easy job. So I told
Not
her,
risk, though.
yeah, but it's really easy. Like, it's really,
Oh, I can't wait till she sees the podcast.
yeah, I hope she does. Yeah.
You met her before.
Oh, I have.
Her name is Nyla Miller. She works under Sean Woods. Well, she used to work under Sean Woods.
She was the
Puerto
same
Rican.
as same as him. Same
Yeah,
as
that
what he
she
was.
they were peers.
I've probably seen her
Yeah,
before.
we've seen her.
She
Real tall,
brings them
real
in
tall.
for presentations whenever.
Yeah.
Real tall, real statuesque, real
She used to
beautiful.
be an
you know,
underwriter.
curly hair, beautiful eyes. You know, great personality.
best ever.
He was like,
Best ever.
that's for like 20 seconds. But one of my boys, him and his wife do the same thing. They kind of they kind of go out to restaurants and like, hey, you know what? He likes to eat so much, and he's a personal trainer. He's like, but he's like, hey, I'm gonna order this. I like this, but we both kind of like this, so just get that. And I'm gonna eat all my food and half of yours. And I'm like, bro, you're still hungry? He's like, nah, she used to this. And I'm like, she's all looking like she's still hungry. I'm like,
she's mine. Nah, we don't.
You know, the thing they
Teach his own, man. Teach his own.
Dude, I was like, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
I was like, and there I'm eating and I stop eating and she's like, we'll take it to go. I was like, I'm not going to take it to go. I'm not going to eat after.
I just share now because the kids don't finish. And I'm going to clean that up.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know,
later.
Ain't even no use in me getting my own plate because I'm going to clean up everything on the table before we leave.
Mess up like that. I'm about to get into it.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
So we have 20, 17.
Oh, they're old.
9 and 2.
Oh gosh, you got
bro. We started all over. Yeah.
Damn. I was just about to say no.
That's free childcare though. Free childcare.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, good point. I was about to say no wonder like you got a lot of things going on because like man, mine are. You didn't see the youngest one. You saw the two older ones.
Yeah. Beautiful family by the way.
Thank you. 8 and 6, and then the baby's 3.
Okay,
but. Man, I guess I have no excuses because you're doing it with the 2-year-old.
You got 4?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like, you don't got to go to college.
They don't have a tax break.
Yeah. She is on payroll.
I was just curious because we had asked a couple of guests since they've been on about some of the experiences they have. And
okay.
It was like, and one girl was saying that she's a realtor and the husband and wife like got into a fist fight. Like,
that's not healthy.
Like at the like about to sign the paperwork because some I don't know, it's just some controversy going on.
Yeah.
But what is I know y'all been doing it you've been in it for a little while and he's been in it for now a couple of years now. But what's the craziest story you have like dealing with a client?
Oh man. Like as Angie Molinero, as him by himself, because we got stories, right? We can go all day. So
I'm ready to hear a story.
Dude,
Angie Molinero, the partnership is fairly young, so we don't have a lot of stories other than just the day-to-day operations.
But that's like that house that I went to see.
Which one was that one?
Like 20 cats popped out or what?
Oh yeah. That's a good story. Yeah.
So he tells me like I was literally at the gym.
Hold on, let me.
It's the white tiger. Just
no. So because I do hard money. You get to meet wholesalers and investment realtors, right? And so some realtors say, "Hey, Marcus, we know you have a general contracting company. Can you come out and take a bit look at this property?" And investment realtors, right? And so some realtors say, "Hey Marcus, we know you have a general contracting company. Can you come out and take a bit look at this property and give us a bid?" And he's renovation from top to bottom. How soon can you get there? Because they're waiting for offers now. I called him up. He's at the gym. Like, hey, bro, this is a great opportunity for us, right? These guys have 10 or 15 deals that they need us to bid on every month, potentially.
Oh, wow.
Right? Yeah. And so if we get in their good graces, they're going to give us more business or give us some more eyeballs. Maybe we get more contracts from it. And so I called him up. I told him about that. He's like, yeah, I'll go. So he stops his set
pre-workout.
Yeah. and then he jets over there. Now what I didn't tell him is that these wholesale houses, these off-market houses, they're the worst houses on the block. There's all kinds of like foundation issues, structural issues. I mean, there's
soup kitchen,
everything that you could think of. They smell weird, right? They're moldy. They're the worst of the worst, right? The worst of the worst. And so I knew that, right? But I can't tell you everything. You got to experience some stuff for yourself, right?
Yeah.
So I sent him out there, and go ahead,
dude. I was like, for one, I was about to get on the bike, to start doing a little bit of cardio before I do my weights. And I was like, I guess, dude. So I took off and I went to the house, and it was like,
I guess I don't want this money.
Like other 4 contractors there, and I was in workout clothes, and I meet the guy that was there, and I just go in. There's people living there, but they're okay. They know that we're
living there.
Yeah. They were living in the house, dude.
Okay.
I walked in right away. I could feel the house right away.
Lean
It
it.
was like stack of boxes everywhere. So I
Hoarder
got to the
house.
background, to the backyard to just look around. My legs were full of fleas, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started like,
Welcome
and
to the
there was little
club.
dogs walking around with mange. These little baby dogs walking around. They already had mange on them, and I was like, "What the heck?" And they were living there, and I was just like, I could see them, and I just walked out. I was like, "Oh yeah, 90,000 definitely." like light a match and burn it.
These are the houses that we see.
Dude,
man.
I took pictures real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Dude, I was mad. I was like, and I was like, and there was actually people living there, dude. They were walking around. I was taking pictures of these rooms, and there was like they were laying there in their bed and everything. They were gonna be out that weekend.
Yeah, man.
And I was like,
That's the investor world.
Oh my god, dude! I could see the fleas on my legs.
That's
And
crazy.
I was like, I got out.
Yeah, I got flea stories, bee sting stories. I mean, spiders, stray dogs, like loose dogs, like crazy stuff. Like
People attacking.
people opening the door with
your
guns.
workers. People attacking your workers.
Yeah. Oh, remember? Oh, at your house.
At my house.
Your old tenants? What's her name again?
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
I'll stay. I can't wait. I should have taken that package.
Bro, so my old tenant pulls up to the crib and he has people there working because we had to do, I don't want to say too much stuff, but
Touch-ups.
like basically we had to do some touch-ups,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And, apparently, he has people working there and old girl pops up and is like, "What are you doing in my house? This is my house. I own this place."
Oh wow,
Dude.
And so he calls me and then I call my realtor, right? Or the property manager, I should say. And, we basically had to check her like, "Yo, this is not your house. You don't own the property. You lived here for a year and a half, but you vacated and they're trying to get it ready so that way you don't have to pay rent here anymore,
Yeah.
But that was pretty crazy.
she had something in the attic. That's what it was.
Huh?
She had something in the attic.
They might have had
I went to the attic and there's
a lot of weird stuff going. They put a peephole in. So when I went back, they had a peephole that they put in the garage door. There was never a peephole
I saw that.
on the garage door.
Who comes into the garage?
And then they put an additional, I just noticed it last night. There's a third lock on the door. So it has the standard locks, right? And then there was a third one. And then the other day I was trying to change the batteries for the smoke detectors. They had another detector, which was like an intrusion detector.
What I would do is, so one of my investors. So
drugs?
when you're in the,
I don't know.
when you're in the hard money game, you deal with a lot of creative investment characters, right? Cash, institutional, right? And so one of my investment partners, I'm not going to mention his name, but he says that what he does is when he buys a house, he goes in the backyard middle of the night and he digs holes and he puts bags of cash in these holes.
Where's that address?
And so I was like, well, what happens? What happens? Like, you forget where you put them? He's like, no, I put pennies in the yard. So I tell you, get you a metal detector and go look because they probably have some cash.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, so he has a metal detector and he'll go and beat
Yeah.
for. Oh, I see.
And that's how.
With a
Now
penny
I
and
know.
then
That's where his.
Every time I rent a house, I'm like,
that's crazy.
So just something to think about. If
Okay,
something
yeah.
weird going on in one of your properties, just get a metal detector and just go on. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I buried a dog in that backyard.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Maybe we won't dig anything up there.
with a little chain. Now you can cremate them and have a little urn in the house, sharing with you. Like, who does that?
I told you I'm broke, man.
Whatever.
I see people posting like, and I mean, I've been to open houses and sometimes they're not that great.
Yeah.
But I, try to hype them up as much as possible because I'm like,
Got
trying to
it.
help out.
Yeah,
the culture,
represent. Yeah,
the
yeah.
people who come in
Yeah.
because we're promoting it
Mhm.
prior to it, even though I may not think it's the greatest,
Right.
but it may have some potential. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes these investors jump the gun and they're just like,
Mm.
before they done anything, like, "Hey, I'm here. I got this wonderful house." I'm just like, you must have missed it because I didn't see the house. I was like, that house right there is not wonderful. Like, I don't know what house it is. And they're like, "Yeah, come on in. I mean, this is we're gonna flip this one, whatever, blah blah blah." And I'm like, that got to be tough to be able to.
It takes a certain eye. It takes a certain eye to
You
see
have to
the
see the
potential.
3D of everything.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's one of the things like Santa Barbara, right? Was the first thing we went in there and he wanted to do all the change. I'm like, no. I want to keep it old. I want to give it that
Oh,
character.
yeah.
Because it has like the little awnings on the windows.
Oh yeah.
And he wanted to remove them. I'm like, nope, leave them there, paint them, refresh them, because I need to keep that character in the house.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, you can make something in a bad neighborhood, in an ugly neighborhood, look beautiful. And people want that, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants a cookie cutter house.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody wants that little character. Like I didn't want a cookie cutter house. I didn't want to. I tell them, it's gonna be the 5th house. You know, because you can't tell them it's a great house because they're all gonna look the same.
Yeah.
You know? They all look the same. They all, you know, very well that you're driving your neighborhood. You look at someone's that looks kind of like the front of your house. You know that the whole floor plan of the house because it's the same house.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody knows that in my house. Like even if you walked into my house,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what the inside is totally different than the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that character. I like the wraparound porch. I like the old school character.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure
People
that
like it.
nobody knows the design
Themselves.
of my house inside.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's how people can break into people's houses, because I know how to get to your masters. You know what I mean? But if I see someone else in your neighborhood, I know where the mattress is at downstairs. It's right there by the it's the same layout.
They're just gonna go to Perry Homes online.
Yeah. I got all the they're picking out. I was like, oh, I know where it's at. But I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's house is the same.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Did you
There's
buy
no
the Abbey?
character. And I love character. And I want to make sure that anything that I move into, I don't want my neighbor to look the same.
Yeah.
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 And I build my own character. And a lot of people, new professionals, young professionals, they want uniqueness. They
Yeah.
don't want to be like everybody.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
true.
And so you want to go to a house that is unique. And when he tells me, oh no, we can agree. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
And then he was like, so what else we gonna do? Oh, I want a chill spot. I want an area where I want to be able to come into the house and say, oh, I can see myself having a cookout.
Make it homey.
like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the backyard.
Which is why I love
Yeah.
this that you guys did for us. Like,
Yeah.
to me, this is
And
everything
for
that I
me, everything
envisioned
is
for
that.
it.
For me, it's everything. After COVID, you saw the downfall of the bars, right? There's not that many, it don't get as packed as it used to. Now everybody's like at home, having barbecues, having grills, having this and that. Friends come over. They started to connect a little bit more in that aspect. So you need to make sure you make a house that is suitable for hosting.
Yeah.
When you're in a young professional, a gay couple, or you have dog friends or whatever, that's where you're trying to reach out to.
That's cool.
I'm not trying to reach out to the person that's just gonna go sleep there and get the heck out every night. I want to have the person that's gonna be there cooking, having friends over. You know, I have the deck because you're gonna be chilling outside, having a couple of beers, and everybody does that now. I mean, I have barbecues all the damn time because we rather connect.
You
than
cook?
be at the bar, you know?
You cook?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You were Fabian.
Yeah. No, Fabian doesn't know. He burns water.
It's called boiling. It's called boiling.
I'm like, what happened? The Maruchan is all bread. I was like, noodles. I was like,
That was crazy.
one time he gave his, when a marathon. I was there for the disaster in Florida in the Keys.
Oh yeah.
And when I was in marathon, he called me. I was like, I'm sick. He gave himself food poisoning.
He gave it to himself.
Yeah. Cooked chorizo with bacon, they're different concepts. Like bacon is smoked.
Oh.
So you'll have to, it doesn't cook as long as
Right.
Oh my
So he did it together. He did.
gosh.
Oh, I made some potato chorizo and bacon. No crowd.
He
The whole week. Like, you almost killed yourself.
Dang, that's crazy. Swine flu, just stuff.
They're two separate. He's like, no. Do that.
Yeah.
Separate, then mix them up. You know,
Yeah.
At the same time. So, yeah,
That's hilarious,
I'm the
man.
cook. I love my whole kitchen is made for cook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a
that's
chef's
good.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to do back here is put like a whole on
Yeah, no,
chef's kitchen in the back, but
It would look good right there.
Start getting more experience.
yeah, but oh no, definitely not doing
I
it. So
sold.
At least not this year.
Sink and
Yeah, everything. But I've seen this. There's this guy I follow on YouTube that he has a whole outside kitchen that's beautiful. Like, I would love to have that, but I just
we can put a
Faces.
video
Faces,
of, video of your backyard in the pod, or maybe
yeah, we can yeah.
Or even film one out there.
Yeah. Once weather gets better, for sure.
yeah.
Definitely.
The swings that I installed
On the swings. On the swings.
Yeah. y'all two could sit in the middle on the bench. And we'll be
Oh yeah,
yeah, we put that out there. Yeah. So somebody's looking to get a hold of you guys. They're what's I mean, obviously I know y'all share, right? Like you get somebody that wants construction, hey, you need financing, pop over here. How are people getting a hold of y'all right now? Like just
So
how should they reach out?
We
Call,
have
email?
we have the Facebook page.
Okay.
We have Molinero landscape.com. I think if you can put his phone number in there.
Yep.
But I about your phone number, like he's getting all kinds of phone calls now. Right. And he doesn't know who's who, so he doesn't even pick up.
And some spam
Text me.
and some
Some leads.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm having to get a whole
answer,
other
man.
Bad. If it's so
We're
spam,
the same. We're the same.
Yeah.
I'm just like, and they're like, "Has your Google name been?" I'm
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, dude. One time I got back to back calls. I was like, "Who's this Sophia?" I was like, "I don't know anybody. What's his name?"
Well, now I'm just worried about answering those calls because I don't want them to steal my voice, like all that AI stuff. That's the stuff that worries me
It's hard for
sometimes.
man. It's like Mexican and gay accent.
I know this is not Noel. I heard it.
Choose one. I'm getting confused. That's way to confuse AI. I was like, I don't know if it was a Mexican accent. But yeah.
So yes, Angie on Facebook, Angie Molinero, and on the website, AngieMolineroLandscape.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you'll see the ads pop out, right? You can put the information and we'll get.
Yeah, we have
get
lead
the-
forms on there. Yeah.
And if they know my number, you can call me to 210-275-0406.
Mike Jones.
I gave it last time, girl. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll throw all that in the video and just
And then you can text me if I don't answer.
Just text them.
Just text. Don't call. I will not answer the phone.
No, that's good. That's good. I like where y'all are going with this, and I'm glad y'all are able to kind of get together and do y'all's thing. And I know Noel kind of talked about that at first. That was what his direction that he wanted to go in. And I just thought he was going to be too busy with just doing this. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I started seeing these advertisements. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, I thought somebody hacked his account or something. I was like, oh well, he'll figure it out. But then I think I talked to him after that, or maybe I talked to Kylie or somebody, and they were telling me like, "Oh, Noel's expanding." I'm like, God, dang, this dude here is
Fast, dude.
Yeah.
Fast.
working.
There's a need for it. For sure.
No, I'm super intrigued with y'all's concept,
Yeah.
and
it's good.
no, definitely we would love to get together and figure some plans out.
And I'm spoke. I mean, like I said, everybody has, you watch HGTV. I mean, I think we all do that, right?
Yeah.
Watch HGTV and just get ideas or whatever, and you want to get into that flipping. Well, we're going to give you that opportunity to go in there and build your portfolio or build that clientele, build that cushion so you can be able to be 100%.
Yeah.
And learn how to do it. Because it's not about just going to Home Depot, right? Because you want to get as much as you can for
That's
your
fun
buck.
too, though.
Because I mean, if everybody thinks, I'm going to go buy the windows here. Like, no, well, yeah, you're going to pay $250 for the windows, but there's some guy on Facebook that has them for like $80. He had leftovers from a construction bid that he did.
True.
He had leftover. A lot of builders, new home builders, they have leftover material that they're starting to sell on Facebook. So you get that material.
That's where he got my grass from. Leftover grass from some project or something.
It's called being resourceful. It's being resourceful.
It looks a little dry. It's just the heat.
It's saying that grass. My
It's been there since like 8 in the morning. It was like 5 in the afternoon.
I said, "Hey man, is that thing gonna grow?" But no, it grew in well. I watered it. I've been nurturing it.
It cost you a little bit.
Well, I was like,
That's
No, I couldn't find grass, man. It was crazy.
But you got to be resourceful. That's one thing. Yeah.
So I was like, dude, how old is this grass? 2 days old. This day.
oh yeah.
It's
like this dude took
he
this off
wants to
some.
save money. He was over here like, I want to save a bunch of money. I was like,
It's like they say grades at Five Below or
My neighbor ain't have no grass the next day.
it'll grow back.
It'll probably get it. No, but it's just learning how to do it, man. I was like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be an investor, you want to make sure that you renovate the house with the smallest
And
budget
maximize
you
your
can.
margins.
Yeah.
Maximize
So
your
at the end of
margins.
the day, you're trying to maximize as much profit you can do at the end and save as much as front. So my job is to make sure I guide you and teach you. If you want to get your hands dirty, or if you want me to handle the whole project, it's going to be different, right?
Yeah.
If you want me to we're going to collaborate and I'm going to put you a little bit to sweat. I'm like, hey, I want you to be stressed too. We're going to make you be stressed. I'm going to indicate, hey, what's the scope? Because when you go design this house, man, I mean, I can design it for you, but if you want to learn how to do it and get your experience, and then at the end of the day, be able to say, hey, I'm going to go I already got my little stash of cash, and I already know how to do this. Why am I going to hire someone? Why I can start networking or hiring people because he's busy. I have another contractor that's busy, but you already know how to do stuff.
Yeah.
And that's, teach you how to
Teach everybody.
how to invest your own money
Yeah.
and make a profit and learn how to, not just because you're going to go and buy a house right here in Culebra or like inside the loop. Doesn't mean it's going to make you money. Because how about these houses that are turning?
Yeah.
And you invested $40,000 in this house and you're only going to walk out with 10. You're going to go to an area that you can buy it. We know wholesalers. We're going to be able to have a portfolio, hopefully one of these days, enough houses that we're going to be able to tell you what you want to do, how much you want to invest,
Oh, that's another project.
how big you want your project to be.
Yeah.
And then go from there, right? And at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you're making money, because at the end, if you're making money and you have a good time and you make profit, you can hire me again because we're going to do another house that we're going to make money. And I'm going to make money from you.
And vice
forget
versa.
that part.
And vice versa. Everybody wins.
Let's take a last bite real quick.
Okay.
Which one we get? Let's try the red salsa. I think that's some from that's from Bucky's.
This
Which one?
This one?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Bucky.
Yeah.
good or bad?
I don't know. It said extra hot, but extra hot is not always hot.
Oh, bro.
I've learned that. Don't be scared of it though.
Don't cry, Marcus.
See. All right, ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Hopefully this one's hot. I like to stop at Bucky's anyway. All right, let me knock this thing out.
Is it?
Oh, kind of. Kind of salty.
That was good. I was so hungry.
Cold.
No, they put the turk down. They're putting the turk down.
They're trying to put the weak control.
My short game is kind of nice, by the way.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's go play.
Chipping and putting, way better.
You golf?
My son does.
Mm.
Yeah. I can't get credit for that, right?
Yeah.
My son plays. I can get credit for my son playing. I'm good.
Okay.
We are golfers.
No, that was good, man. You got to come back next week. Let's do actually, the pool company called me, or they texted. Super weird. They're like, hey, we want to come and take pictures. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, with the pool. And I was like, well, come next week. I was like, we got some construction back there. We'll come back next week or whatever. So
They need their marketing. That's what it is.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
They're gonna ask for your review, so that way.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're gonna take advantage of my landscape.
Absolutely are.
Oh, for sure. Should I?
Business card. Yeah.
Have them tag you.
Yeah. I'll have them do that.
Or take a picture of your landscaping with the pool.
Yeah. Just come that same.
I did the video.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. Just come the same day.
You can just come
And you can meet her.
working in the yard at the same time.
Pretend you're moving some rocks.
But I appreciate y'all coming on. I know you
Yeah.
was talking about it for a minute, and
It's
I haven't
fun.
got a chance to meet you yet. But Noel always has good things to say about you.
Likewise.
I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm down. And the last podcast Noel was on was a blast, and we laughed. And I tried to
Was it a daytime podcast or nighttime podcast?
No, day. We probably should do a nighttime one.
No, nighttime. You'll with this guy, you'll be laughing until like 2 or 3 in the morning. You'll be laughing. It's a good time till 2 or 3 in the morning. I kid you not.
We're only gonna be out here for a drink. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, it's 1:30 in the morning. I was like, dude, I came out
Just a good vibe, man.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe, man. It's just-
Always.
yeah.
I tried to explain how Noel was, and he was like, "Was he cool?" I'm like, "Bro, you about to off the wall?" Like, man,
Dude, it's
I don't even
crazy.
think he drank that time we did it.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
was like, "No,
Yeah.
I have a drink. Then I'm gonna go out. I'm like, afterwards, I'm not gonna do nothing."
Dude, I ended up going out that day. I was in La Roca. I was like, happy hour.
See, yeah, I mean that's
I get carried away, man. I was like, that's why I'm like, you see, like right now, I'm good with the margaritas.
Yeah,
Most
margaritas
get me
good.
carried away.
Yeah.
The champagne
Something
gets
about
you.
the champagne,
Mm.
It is. It's a different kind of
like a buzz.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like one time I had Moet, and like we were chugging, like we were trying to go to a brunch in Vegas. I couldn't feel my leg.
Oh my god, there was something else in that moment.
I was walking through the hotel. I was like, and look at my friend. I was like, dude, I can't feel my leg, man. I was like, I was like, and she was like, I know. And we were like,
I know.
me neither.
so I was like, dude, we were like, hey, we haven't gotten to the brunch yet. This is all you can drink brunch. I was
Brother.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Good stuff, man.
But yeah, I mean, as time goes on, hopefully we can have y'all on again. And
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
that way y'all can
Definitely to see the next podcast to see your experiences with flipping the house. Let's do it.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm scared of
I
it.
like it.
Baby steps.
I'm trying
Baby
to build it
steps.
up. Like, I just opened my own company recently.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congrats,
Appreciate it.
man.
So I'm trying to build this up, and I came from a builder's location a while ago, but that I'm consumed enough. Like,
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh, it's not gonna be easy." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever."
Until you
I'm
get
like,
in there.
"Nah."
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
So yeah,
It's difficult, right? It's difficult, like trying to build your own business
and run the business. It's like
yeah.
there's a little. I mean, you can kind of pay people to do things, but of course, you want to keep your overhead low as possible.
Mhm.
So you actually make money. So you would try to do everything on your own, but
Time.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
hard, but I'm getting there.
Leverage.
Josh is
Leverage,
go
bro.
through the flip or what?
Yeah, let's talk about
Let's do it, man.
it. Okay.
Well,
They get a bunch of flippers out there. Oh,
appreciate y'all coming on.
same, man. Thank you for having
wish
us
y'all
over.
Best of luck on all your endeavors. Hopefully, this blows up, and next time you tell us we're too big to be on your show.
I was like,
man.
Block.
But yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys having us.
Yeah.
Really do.
Thanks for having me
Yeah.
over, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Peace.